Good evening, everybody. I am Mr. Berezny, the orchestra director at Oxford Middle School, and here we have on stage our 7th grade orchestra. Let's just give them a round of applause. We're super proud of all of our music students who are performing tonight. This is a pretty cool event, combining and collaborating between the band and orchestra tonight. It's a really nice metaphor for how music affects all of us in different ways, and we can combine and enjoy music together. Our two selections for 7th grade are pretty nice and high energy, just to kind of round out the year in that high energy kind of way. Very proud of 7th grade orchestra. They did really well this year at first time as 7th graders going to District Band and Orchestra Festival and getting superior ratings, so congratulations to them for that. We have a couple students who are also involved in solo ensemble at well, it was going to be in the winter time, but then it actually happened in spring as well, so just sort of recently for that as well. I hope you enjoy. We're going to play our two 7th grade only orchestra tunes, and then we'll invite the 8th grade orchestra to stage, have some more collaboration happening. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for coming. All right, so our first combined 7th and 8th grade orchestra piece is Don't Stop Believin', which has a place in the heart for all of us living near Detroit, of course. And then our next selection after that is Tribal Dance, which is nice and fiery. It looks like we're all good to go. This is pretty awesome. We do this for orchestra usually in the springtime every year. We combine our 7th and 8th grade groups. They usually play and rehearse at Mackinac for the Mackinac Island trip, which is always fun. And it's just kind of cool to sort of get a preview of what happens when these orchestra students go to the high school and they get to combine with other grades. So it's a nice experience. So I hope you enjoy it. So next is a song called Celtica, and it features a special person in our 8th grade orchestra, Evangeline Lugerai, and she is extra special because in the beginning of the year she went through a recording process and an application process making a recording for the middle school Michigan All-State Orchestra group, which is very esteemed and very hard to get into. And she submitted her recording, practiced her excerpts before that, and she actually was accepted, and she went through the whole cool process of going to Grand Rapids for, I think, 3 days and doing like 8 hours of rehearsal with other musicians that were selected from the state from this audition process and performing for the Michigan State Honors Orchestra, the All-State Orchestra. So we wanted to do something special to honor her and her hard work and her study and perseverance and resilience on her instrument. And so this is a piece that features a viola solo. And so you'll see her, I'm going to invite her as I walk back to the podium. You'll see her, she'll stand right in front next to the conductor, and she's our featured soloist. So at the end of this piece, Celtica, please give Evangeline, but also our orchestra, a huge round of applause for doing something like this that normally middle school groups don't really do this kind of thing. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoy this one as well.
Oxford History. So the orchestra program, I believe, has been around. This is the 11th?
Since 2008. That was the very beginning, was 2008.
So 14 years. Thank you for math. That's why I teach me taking that out. So in those 14 years, we have started to develop we've rebranded into the Oxford Instrumental Music Department. And what you see in front of you is the culmination of that. But that's legitimately something to be super proud of. This is the first time that we have ever had a full orchestra experience for our students. Now, a lot of our students, there's a lot of community groups that offer this experience, and this is something that Mr. Moretti and I both believe is integral in creating a holistic musician. The music that you hear in movies, the music that you go to DSO and hear, like this is the top of the top. And so we wanted to make sure that our kids this year got this experience, and having only like
2 hours?
less than 2 hours of rehearsal. We had 2 advisories and a 5th hour on a day that the 8th graders had a field trip. What you are about to see is legitimately the cool, what I think is the coolest thing in the whole entire world. So Mr. Brescia is going to conduct a piece, I'm going to conduct a piece, and we are just going to share a wonderful Oxford history moment with all of you this evening. forget to mention, as I was having a conversation with our lovely Mrs. Beasley this afternoon, I wanted to give a huge thank you to the OMS admin for allowing this to happen. Can we give them a round of applause, please? So as they're dealing with all that they deal with in that office, I went to Mrs. Satterstedt and I was like, you know what, I've got this thing. Can we make it happen? And they didn't even question it. They were just like, yep, that's something that we're gonna do. And so I can't thank them enough for all of the logistics that they helped me manage and get through, and like Mr. Berejny working through all of this. This is a long time coming, and I am excited for what this means for our future. So we're going to finish our full orchestra experience with fanfare and fireworks. How are you guys?